Region 7 AAA champion, Hardin County.
Welcome, Tiger fans, to Hardin County Baseball. Right now, we're on YouTube, Slice 93, on the YouTube channel, as the girls, the Lady Softball Tigers, I guess Lady Tigers, are over in Collierville in their sectional, as they're taking on Collierville. So it's Tiger Baseball against Collierville Baseball, and Lady Tiger Softball against Lady Dragon over at Collierville in softball action. And right now the Lady Tigers are up 6-1 over in Collierville, Tennessee. They're in the third inning. So right now all baseball will be on Slice 93, and then once they conclude, we'll go to radio, the app, and the website as well. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Collierville. Leading off will be Cody Leatherwood playing shortstop. Pitching, batting second, Grayson Saunier. Batting third, first baseman Grant Ross. Batting fourth, the second baseman Seth Brown. Batting fifth, in left field, Carson Chavis. Batting sixth, at third base, Thomas Crabtree. Batting seventh, the DH, Trent Zeppelin. Batting eighth will be the catcher, Christian Dunn. And batting ninth and playing center field will be Marcus Lee, right field. And in center field will be Austin Smith. For your Hardin County Tigers, it'll be Jace Littlefield in left field, leading it off. Cooper Clapp at shortstop, batting second. Batting third will be the pitcher, Seth Garner. Batting fourth, the catcher, Jarrett Martin. Batting fifth, Kyle Lambert in right field. Batting sixth, Willoughby Davis at third base. Batting seventh, Duke Samples at second base. Batting eighth, Brenton Pipes, the DH. And batting ninth, Strider Jones at first base. Jordan Tummins will be playing in the field in center field. Hardin County comes into the game 26-7. Collierville comes into the game 33-8. Hardin County are region champions. Collierville runners-up as they lost to Houston High School, and the Tigers won on Wednesday over in Brighton 4-3. So that's how we got here. As Brighton celebrated on our field for a district championship, we returned the favor on their field and won the region championship. This is for all the marbles. You win here, you go to the state, you lose, and your season's over with. So this should be an exciting matchup between these two teams. Stay tuned. The national anthem is next, and then we'll have the first pitch. You're listening to Tiger Baseball right here on Slice 93. All right, welcome to Tiger Baseball. Right here on our YouTube channel, Slice 93. The Lady Tigers over in Collierville. They're on the radio right now at 93.5 FM, WKWX, K93. 6-4 is the score over there in the third inning, as the Lady Tigers jumped out to a big lead, and now Collierville has fought their way back from a 6-0 lead. So, Clark, final 16 as we start running into better ball clubs from this point on, and this is a good one here that's come over here to take on our Hardin County Tigers.
You bet. It's Collierville's tradition, great tradition in baseball for many years. So they going to be a great game. They've got a good record, but Tigers at home. I'm looking for a good night for us.
Beautiful afternoon for baseball right here at Savannah City Park. Wind blowing in from right field. Sun is up. Warm skies, or warm temperatures, and not many clouds in the sky. First pitch on the way from Garner is a strike. Kay Leatherwood, Grayson Saunier, and Grant Ross for Collierville. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Leatherwood for Collierville, right-hander. Here's a 1-1, hit out of play.
Seth looked like he's got good velocity tonight, Steve. It's a good start for him. Pitched a great game over in Memphis on Sunday, against Arlington, rather. Great game.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 on the way. Fastball checked his swing, and they'll say he didn't go, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Leatherwood, the shortstop for Collierville. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball hit on the ground toward third. He scoops it up, long throw over in time, no.
Great play by Willoughby over on the backhand. Just that'd be the half step, look like.
So now Coach Harville is going to just trot over and talk to the umpire. I don't know, Clark, it looked like he was safe, but it was kind of a bang-bang play. Good play, though, by Willoughby. So an infield hit for Leatherwood to start it off here in the first. It'll bring up Grayson Saunier, the pitcher.
Saunier's an Ole Miss committee. He is a great ball player, according to what I understand, Steve.
Left-handed hitter for Collierville. First pitch is hit out of play down the left field line. No balls and a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Just getting started. A beautiful afternoon here at the ballpark. 300 down the lines, 325 in right center, off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Good curveball right there, Seth. He looks sharp tonight to me, Steve.
340 in the left field gap and 360 straight away, really about 390 with the wall. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and he struck out Saunier. So a couple of breaking balls got him swinging,
First baseman, number 15.
and that's 1 out, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Grant Ross. So Ross will come to the plate, another left-hander. That's one thing that I was told today. They do have a lot of left-handers in their lineup, up to 5. So Leatherwood at first, 1 out. They throw over there. It gets away from Strider, but not far enough for Leatherwood to take off. No balls.
This good-looking kid at the plate right here, Steve. Noticed him in warm-ups. Good-looking baseball player.
Leatherwood with the lead. Fastball rides outside to the left-hander. 1 ball, no strikes. Appreciate you tuning in to Hardin County Baseball here in the sectional round, or what we used to call the sub-state. Next pitch is a breaking ball, just misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. There's a quick throw over. Now we've got a timeout. There's a ball on the field over in left field. Now Littlefield will go over there and retrieve it. 2 balls, no strikes on Ross. The first baseman for Collierville, Leatherwood, led off the game with an infield hit. He's at first. Here comes a pitch on the way, a ground ball hitting the hole. It's going to get into right field for a base hit. Lambert will hustle in and get it into the infield, so 2 on.
Yeah, just a little shot right in the 4-hole. Nothing you can do about that one.
Up next for the
So Leatherwood will run down to second. Ross at first with a hit, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown, the second baseman, a right-handed hitter. So runners at first and second, 1 out. Garner from the stretch. Comes to the plate, fastball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Seth from the stretch. Takes a look at second, now a second look, comes to the plate. That one is hit off the fist and out of play down the first base line. So a quick 0-2 count on Brown.
All right. We're playing double play depth in the middle, playing behind the runner at first. We'll be even with the bag at third.
No balls, 2 strikes. Garner from the stretch. A look at second, now comes to the plate, a little bit outside. Good play by Jarrett, he keeps it in front of him. Everybody has to retreat back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Brown. Chavy's on deck, the left fielder for Collierville. Seth taking a long look in at his catcher. Now he gets the signal he likes. Couple of looks at second. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. And that'll do it. So a couple of strikeouts here in the first, 2 outs on a really good pitch.
Now batting
down and away from the right-hander.
Number 19, Carson Chavies.
So Carson Chavies will come to the plate, the left fielder, another left-handed hitter for Collierville. So 2 on, 2 out now here in the top of the first. Seth from the stretch. Comes to the plate, breaking ball hit on the ground down the first baseline, foul. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. Leatherwood at second. He had an infield hit, and then Ross at first. He had a hit in the right field. Chavies at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Fastball hit down the left field line this time, slicing foul.
Good pitch there, right in on his hand, Steve. That was a good fastball.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on.
Chavy's a good-looking kid, too, actually. Strong kid.
So Jarrett went out to talk to his pitcher just for a minute. He hustles back behind the plate. Runners at first and second. Garner taking a long look in at his catcher. Now he'll go into the stretch. And he's going to run Leatherwood back to the bag at second. A lot of stuff going on here in Savannah and Hardin County. As graduation at 7 tonight. Of course, baseball game here, and our Lady Tigers over in Collierville. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground, foul toward Tiger dugout. So the count remained, no balls, 2 strikes. Davis at third, Clapp at short, Samples at second, and Jones at first in the infield, Martin behind the plate. Seth taking a long look in, now he'll go into his stretch. Here's the 0-2. Rides outside, ball 1.
Good pitch. Good pitch right there.
Good fastball.
Yeah,
Gave him something to look at anyway.
That's right.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 pitch.
Tigers trying to get out of a bit of a jam. Runners at first and second. Here's a 1-2. Now he'll go back towards second and run Leatherwood back. Ball and 2 strikes on Chavies. Seth from the stretch. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball. Got him looking. Strike 3. So 3 strikeouts in the inning. A couple of hits. They leave 2 on, and after a half inning, no score. Your Tigers come in to bat. You're listening to Tiger Baseball right here on YouTube channel Slice 93. Welcome back to Savannah City Park. Steve Cornell along with Clark Jones bringing you sectional action here at Savannah City Park as a winner goes on to the state and the loser will end their season here as one of the top 16 teams in the state. Jace Littlefield will lead it off, followed by Cooper Clapp and Seth Garner for the Tigers here in the first to face Sonye. First pitch on the way, chopper down the third base line, foul. The ball's and a strike. Sonye, big right-hander. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball, hit in the air towards center. Center fielder racing in and makes the grab for the out. Got that one on the hands a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Pretty good pitch.
So 1 out, and that'll bring up Clapp, the shortstop. He'll come to the plate with an out, nobody on.
Number 11, Cooper Clapp.
It's 8-6 over in Collierville. The Lady Tigers on top. They had a 6-0 lead, and it's turned into a softball game over there now, trying to hang on. First pitch on the way, lifted high in the air toward the left fielder, drifting over toward the line, gets under it, and makes the grab for the out. Sun's a little rough over there. The shadows are kind of getting around the pitcher's mound now, creeping that way.
Batting for the Tigers, pitcher number 8, Seth Garner.
So 3 pitches and 2 outs, and that'll bring up Garner. First pitch on the way. Good fastball, rides inside, but a little high.
Oop, I'm sorry, Steve.
That's all. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a 1-0. Breaking ball misses outside. Good sharp breaking ball.
Really good pitch. This kid quality deal. You know, like I said earlier, he's committed to Ole Miss, so ball player.
Here's a 2-0. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2, or strike 1, I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself. 2 balls and a strike on Garner, nobody on, 2 outs. Here's a 2-1 by Saunier, driven into the right field corner. It's going to be down and into the corner over there. Garner around first, heading to second. He'll stop there. So a 2-out double for Garner, and that'll bring up Martin. Hit it hard right in the corner over there.
Yeah, I mean, that's, Seth could have tried to stretch that in 2 outs. He's staying right there, so base hit scores him from there.
Now batting for the Tigers, catcher number 21, Jarrett Martin.
So a 2-out double, and that'll bring up Jarrett Martin.
This kid's got as good velocities we've seen this year.
Yeah, I think you're right. We've seen them in, lower to mid-80s at best, and now they're going to put Martin on. So showing Jarrett a little respect, as they'll put him on with 2 outs, and I'm not so sure that wasn't a smart move right there, really.
Lambert may make him sorry with it.
Yeah. So an intentional walk to Martin.
That also puts force play in play too, Steve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes your infield play a little better right there.
Is that Phillips?
That's Phillips, one, and Wilkerson at second, running for the pitcher.
So Saunier from the stretch, 2 on, 2 out. Lambert, the hitter, the right fielder, comes to the plate. There's a ground ball towards second, over to first for the out, and they get the 3rd out. Tigers lead 2 on. They get a hit, and after 1 complete, no score. You're listening to Hardin County Baseball right here on YouTube channel Slice 93. All right, welcome back to Savannah City Park. Hardin County Baseball. It's Hardin County and Collierville here in the sectional, or for you old guys like me and Clark, sub-state.
That'll work.
Winner goes to the state and moves on to play for a state championship. 0-0 the score. We move to the second. It'll be Crabtree, DeZeppelin. First pitch on the way to Clapp. Scoops it up, throws over to first for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the second. And that'll bring up Trent.
Designated hitter number 4, Trent DeZeppelin.
DeZeppelin, the DH.
Yeah, it's kind of, we're in basketball, we call it Sweet 16 right here.
Right.
Steve's where we are.
Yeah. DeZeppelin, a right-hander. First pitch on the way to him, good fastball right at the knees, strike 1.
You and I did that game over at Arlington today. Seth was very efficient, 80 pitches, pitched 7 the other night.
Here's the 0-1. Another good pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. So he looks at a couple of strikes, DeZeppelin.
He got his good fastball tonight, too. That's a plus for us.
Finds himself in the hole, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the second, no score. Here's the 0-2. breaking ball a little bit outside, and the count goes to 1-2. Yeah, he was over there, and he threw a lot of strikes. That was a key.
I think he threw 80. I think I saw the chart. He threw 82 pitches and threw 69 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Another breaking ball outside, and the count goes 2-2. And I don't know that he walked anybody the other day.
He did not. He did not.
I didn't think he did. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 to D. Zeppelin. Good fastball, just misses a little low, and the count goes full. I don't think he swung his bat yet. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Umpire locked up on us there.
Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss and got him. So the 4th strikeout here in the first couple innings for Garner, and it's 2 down.
Now batting for Collierville, catcher number 11, Christian.
So Christian Dunn, the catcher, will come to the plate, right-handed hitter. So he'll face Garner for the first time. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike right at the knees.
Good pitch.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a fly ball hit in the left field over Littlefield, goes off the wall, and Dunn will stop at first base. I think he thought it was out and went into his trot.
I think so too.
So he's held to a long single, and you know, Jace out there lost it. Went right over the top of his head, up the wall a bit. That'll bring up Marcus Lee, the right fielder. So 2 down, runner at first, now a courtesy runner. Heaton will come in to run for the catcher Dunn. Lee at the plate, first, or Gardner goes over to first. Just let him know he
knows he's there.
He knows he's there. 2 outs. First pitch on the way is down, ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Lifted high in the air to Tummins. He's racing in, and then makes the grab for the out. And that'll do it for Collierville. They get a hit, and they leave 1 on, and after 1.5, no score. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Slice 93.
Got to get on.
Nothing score as we move to the bottom of the second. It'll be Davis, Samples, and Pipes for Hardin County.
At the bottom of the second for Hardin County, third baseman number 2,
to face
Willie Davis.
Grayson Saunier, the right-hander, has committed to Ole Miss. So both pitchers has committed to
big-time Division I ball. Great. We're getting to see 2 good ones tonight.
Saunier, first pitch on the way is a good fastball and hit foul.
Both of them juniors too, Steve. That
means we may have to face him again at some point.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Or not next year.
That's right. We're moving on.
That's right. That's right.
Weatherby squares the bunt, and it's called strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes on Davis, the right-handed third baseman for Hardin County.
We haven't seen a breaking ball yet, Steve. He's just throwing it.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses. Was a good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I just noticed there that fastball. He's got a lot of movement on that fastball back into right-handers.
That's what we were told.
Here's the 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball.
That was
misses.
first breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes now on Willoughby. Samples on deck, followed by Pipes. Here's a 2-2 delivery. There's a ground ball hit towards second. Scoops it up over to first for the out. So 1 out here in the second. That'll bring up Samples, the second baseman. Freshman second baseman for Hardin County. Right-hander to face Sonye. 1 out, nobody on. No score here in the second. Great afternoon for baseball. Big crowd here, even though graduation is going on. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball outside. Ball 1, Collierville. I can hear them over there as well. Can't see them, but I can hear them. Party deck alive out there in right field as well. Here's a 1-0. Fastball rides up high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. 2-1 now to Samples. Lady Tigers still 8-6.
8-6.
Over in Collierville. Here's a 2-1. Fastball rides up a little high, ball 3. So 3 balls and a strike. The DH on deck, that's Brenton Pipes. Here's a 3-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And the count's full now. Duke taking a look at Coach Harville. Gets back in the box. Here's the 3-2 by Sonye.
There you go.
Misses, ball 4. Tried to get a little too much on that one, threw it in the dirt. So 1 out walk to Samples, and that'll bring up the DH, Brenton Pipes.
We got a big hit today in the 6th with 2 outs, bases loaded. Hopefully, one run across.
That's what I was going to say. You know, he's come on and taken over the DH spot, the last 3 games, I guess, and done an outstanding job. So
Good
he'll
kid.
come to the plate with 1 out. Good speed at first. We'll see how Coach Harville wants to play it. Wind up pitch on the way. There's a fly ball, and it's going to go out of play. Right behind us. No balls and a strike on Pipes. Davis started the inning with a ground out, followed by a walk to Samples. He's at first. Sonye looks over there and then throws over. No balls, 1 strike. Sonye from the stretch. And there's a fastball called strike 1. That one's a little off the plate right there. That's been a ball, but Pipes falls to 0-2 in the count. Gave him a little room on that one.
Yeah. My folks over here like to come apart on that one. They didn't like that call either, sitting to my left. So they can see it. They're right behind it, Steve. That's tough, right?
No balls, 2 strikes. A little quicker move over to first.
Let's see if Pipes can get something going here.
Sonye from the stretch, 0-2, a little bit low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. We're in the bottom of the second, no score. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses up high, ball 2.
He worked a little bit right here. He went full to Samples over there. Now we've thrown 4 or 5 pitches here. So
2-2 the count on Pipes. Jones on deck. Here's a pitch and a good cut and fouled it off by Pipes. That was a good breaking ball, and he stayed with it. And he'll live to swing another one. You know, off the air, we were talking about the Tidwell kid that came over here from Loretta. They favor a lot in their mannerism.
Size-wise, too.
Sonye from the stretch. Looking over at first. Now he'll go over. Not in time.
Well, they had this kid in their program, 6'3", 195, so he got some size to be a junior.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pipes at the plate. There's another throw over to Samples.
All right.
Sonye from the stretch. Samples with a lead at first. Here comes a pitch driven up high toward right. Second baseman drifting out and makes the grab for the out. So 2 down now, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Strider Jones. Strider had a big game against Brighton as well, had a couple of RBIs.
Now batting for the Tigers, first baseman number 3, Strider Jones.
So 2 down. Strider comes to the plate with Samples at first. Sonye from the stretch. Comes to the plate, fastball outside, ball 1. I really hadn't paid attention to the catcher, what kind of arm he has.
He looks pretty good back there, Steve. I thought about Martin, but he looks pretty good. You know, that's the thing about this group. They're going to be okay everywhere, just about. You know, I mean, they're a quality deal. So, but you know, we've got it going right now.
Here's a pitch on the way. It rides in tight, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Jones. Samples at first. He walked. Here's a 2-0. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1.
All right, here we go.
2-1 the count. So a freshman at first, freshman at the plate. Big game for them. Here's the 2-1. Rides in high, ball 3.
All right, we got a hitter's count.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on.
The coach starts the runner here, 3-1. Good pitch to run on, good pitch to hit on.
Strider can get on. Littlefield's on deck. Here's a 3-1. There's a drive into center field. Center fielder under it. And makes the grab for the out. That'll do it for Hardin County. They leave 1 on. And after 2 complete, no score. We'll be back with more Hardin County baseball right after this. Back to Savannah City Park, Steve Cornell along with Clark Jones bringing the action right here on Slice 93. The ladies are over in Collierville. They started at 5 p.m. in their sectional, and it's 8-6 in the end of the fifth, so they're moving to the 6th inning over there. As soon as they complete their game, we'll move to radio and the app and the website as well. But we appreciate you tuning here on Slice 93. Leatherwood will lead it off, the shortstop, the leadoff hitter, followed by Sonye and Ross. First pitch to him is a ball. He got an infield hit his first time up and was left at second. Here's a 1-0. Foul tip, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garner, 1-1. Good fastball, strike 2.
That's a good pitch right there, Steve, right on the black.
Yeah, both pitchers are really hitting their spots.
Well, that's a good old-time baseball game, though.
Here's a 1-2. Threw that in a little short, and it bounces off Martin's arm and back to the screen. That one smarted a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Crabtree. Seth taking a deep breath. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground toward Clapp. Scoops it up. Long throw over. Good scoop by Jones as he had to backhand it. And 1 out here in the 3rd.
Now batting, pitcher number 10, Grayson Saunier.
So that'll bring up Grayson Saunier, the pitcher. He struck out his first time up. Ross is on deck. First pitch on the way is a good fastball right at the knees.
That was a good pitch right on the inside part.
No balls and a strike, 1 out, nobody on. The 0-1, breaking ball, strike 2.
Had my curveball for a strike right there. Great pitch. Fantastic pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes on Saunier, left-handed hitter. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball rides outside. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the pitcher, Saunier. 1-2. Foul tip and pops out of the glove of Martin. So a good battle here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher on pitcher. Here's a 1-2. Down in the dirt. A little short hop. And the count goes full now, 3-2. Saunier back in the box. Garner takes a long look in. Here's a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, got him.
That little change right there.
I think they took something off of it and got him swinging for out number 2.
Dragons first baseman number 15, Grant Ross.
So that'll bring up Grant Ross. He had a base hit his first time up in the right and was left at first. Left-handed hitter.
Good looking kid too.
Well, you know, it's just some kids.
There.
Yeah, just goes to the plate and they just look like they want to hit. Swing at a good fastball riding away from him. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Duke playing him on the grass this time, trying to cover that 4-hole. That's where he went last time.
Here's the 0-1. There's a chopper down the first base line. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ross, the first baseman, at the plate. Here's 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him. Man, good fastball right there. Just rode away from him, and the Dragons go 1, 2, 3 in their half of the 3rd. And after 2.5, no score. Your Tigers come into bat when we return. Welcome back to Savannah City Park. Hardin County Baseball as the Tigers and the Dragons from Collierville hooking up here in the sectional. Winner goes on to the state, and the loser will end their season here.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Hardin County, left fielder, number 7, Jace Littlefield.
So Jace Littlefield will lead it off back to the top of the lineup. He flied out his first time up. It'll be Littlefield, Clapp, and Garner here in our half of the third. No score. Grayson Saunier on the mound for Collierville. Got a good pitching matchup. I can tell you that right now through first three anyway.
You bet.
First pitch on the way is a breaking ball. Gets back here to the fence. Ball one. There's a fastball on the outside part of the plate. One ball, one strike to the right-hander. Here's a 1-1. There's a chopper down the third base line, just foul. And the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man, what a beautiful afternoon. I don't know that there's a cloud in the sky.
No wind at all.
Now temperature's around 80. Winds died down. Here's a 1-2 outside, and the count goes to 2-2. On the left side, though, it's kind of tough as the sun going down. The shade has kind of crept out to third and short. The next pitch on the way is a breaking ball, a little bit down, but they call strike 3. Got him looking. And now Coach Harville is going to come up here and talk to the home plate ump. And he's turning around.
That's terrible. I like it.
So breaking ball got him out in the dirt. Yeah, and that's what Coach Harville was saying is the ball bounced. So he got his word in. So Littlefield, he couldn't believe it either. So 1 out. That'll bring up Clapp. There's a breaking ball, strike 1. Right on the inside part of the plate to the left-hander. Cooper flied out his first time up. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Garner on deck. Here's the 0-1, almost got him. 1-1 the count now. Cooper, another one that has committed to D1, Notre Dame. So we got Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Memphis.
You bet, bud.
So, you know, you get in this part of the season, you're going to see a lot of that. There's a slicing fly ball. It's going to get down in front of the left fielder. So Cooper has a 1-out hit. Makes a big turn at first, and he'll trot back to the bag, and that'll bring up Garner. Seth had a 2-out double his first time up in the first. So a runner at first, 1 out.
Seth Garner.
And Seth will come to the plate with a chance.
See what we got going here.
With Cooper at first. Good speed at first. Martin on deck. Saunier from the stretch. Coop with a lead over at first. Here's a pitch on the way. Called strike 1. That ball kind of hung up on him. He got away with it.
Yeah, that was a spinner right there. I mean, you know, he's giving him that breaking ball everywhere. Give him one in the dirt, and then he give him one at the letters.
Quick throw over, not in time. So a couple questionable calls, one at first and then a strike call that got Littlefield first out of the inning. Here's the 0-1. There's a fly ball hit down the right field line out of play. And the count goes to 0-2 on Garner. Lady Tigers over in Collierville, it's 8-7. In the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. So things getting tied over there. No score here between Hardin County and Collierville.
Yeah, we've had a couple base runners, and they've had a couple base runners. And nobody really threatened so far.
Clapp at first, 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball hit toward right field. It's going to be down. And here comes a throw trying to double up. Cooper at first. He took a big lead out there and then hustle back.
Yeah, he was trying to draw a throw. That's what he was doing.
So 2 outs.
Catcher number 21, Jared Martin.
And that'll bring up Jared Martin. He was intentionally walked in the first. They'll have to pitch to him here. Well, I assume they will.
Yeah, I would think so.
2 outs, runner at first. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball outside.
You're going to throw him a bunch of breaking balls, I'm afraid.
Looks like Blunt on deck. Another quick throw over.
That's my guy. You're right.
One ball. No strikes. Here's a 1-0. There's a drive down the third base line. Just foul. Man, got out in front of that one. And evens the count up at 1-1. Well, I don't know what they're thinking over there because Kyle's over there too warming up. And
we'll have to see.
Kyle is the scheduled next hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's a 1-1. Swing and miss at a good fastball.
Yeah, that ball's litter high.
So 1-2 now on Martin. Clapp with the lead at first. Saunier from the stretch. Here's a 1-2 up high again. And the count goes to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clapp the runner at first. Saunier from the stretch, taking a long look over at Coop. Now he'll go over.
Coop's really good at working the pitcher. I mean, he draws a lot of throws.
Clapp with a lead, gets a step, gets another step. Here comes the 2-2. There goes a runner, and it's fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes on Martin, the catcher. Blunt's in the on-deck circle. Lambert's right behind him. Lambert is a scheduled hitter, so I don't know if they're giving him a couple of looks or what. Saunier from the stretch. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball just misses up high, and the count goes full. Clark, you've been around. What are you thinking over there if we look at both hitters?
I don't know, Steve. I really don't know. I like this right here with Coop starting right here 3-2. Jared get a ball and gap and we can score.
3 balls,
they
2
know
strikes.
That too. These kids are sharp.
They go to first. 8-8 is the score in the bottom of the 6th over in Collierville. So Collierville's fought their way all the way back. There goes Coop, and he struck him out looking. Corner, and that'll do it for the Tigers. They get 1 hit, they leave 1 on, and after 3 complete, no score. We'll be back right after this.
the fourth for Collierville. Second baseman, number 8, Seth Brown.
It'll be Brown, Chavies, and Crabtree. First pitch on the way. It's outside, ball 1. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. There's a ground ball towards short. Picks it up over to first for the out.
Now batting for the Dragons, left fielder number 19, Carson Chavies.
Bring up Chavies to the plate with 1 out. First pitch is hit. Working here in the 4th. 0-0. Next pitch on the way is a little low, and the count goes to 1-1.
That's a good two-seamer right on her hand, Steve. That's a good pitch. There.
So 1 out here in the 4th.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Crabtree. He grounded out to short. His first time up. So he'll come to the plate with a run. Garner from the stretch. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, ball 1. Fastballs right at the knees, and the count goes to 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at first. Here's a 1-1. There's a line drive, just foul. We had a couple of those in the our half of the. Welcome back to the Savannah City Park. Lambert will be at the plate for the Tigers here in the 4th.
Number 29, Kyle Lambert.
So it'll be Lambert, Davis, and Samples. Swing and a miss at a good fastball, strike 1. Kyle grounded out to second, his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. Right at the knees. And Kyle quickly in the hole, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Outside, ball 3. Or excuse me, ball 1. I got ahead of myself.
That's good, though, Steve.
Yeah,
good idea.
Trying to help us out. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lambert. A right fielder, left-handed hitter for Hardin County. Sonye fires, and it's hit out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way, hit into left field, and the shortstop goes out, makes the grab. I thought he got it over his head.
I did too. He's a pretty good athlete too. Run back and made a good play over his shoulder.
Now batting for the Tigers, third baseman number 2, Willoughby Davis.
So that'll bring up Willoughby Davis. Willoughby grounded out to second, his first time up. Back in the second. So 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way, hit into center field. Center fielder getting over there and making the grab. That's Smith on the grab for Collierville. So 2 quick outs here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Duke Samples. Duke reached on a walk back in the 2nd. Couldn't do anything with him after he got there. Got an update on the softball game going over in Collierville, Tennessee. I've got one that says 9-8 Collierville. No balls and a strike on
Well, if you're right,
Samples.
the game's over because they're a home team. They're in the 7th.
Let's say done that in the 6th, but we got 8-8 here. So conflicting things. We hope it's 8-8.
Yeah, we hope it's 8-8.
1 ball, 1 strike on Samples, 2 outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a good fastball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now on Sample. Pipes on deck if Samples can reach. Fastball misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now timeout as Sonia took a long look in. Samples wanted a timeout. He granted that, stepped out, now back in the box. Sonia is shaking a couple of pitches off, now comes to the plate, and there's a fly ball hit into right field, right at the right fielder for out.
That ball solid, too.
Number 3, and that'll do it for the Tigers. They go 1, 2, 3 here in the 4th, and after 4 complete, no score. We'll move to the 5th when we return. You're listening to Tiger Baseball. I'd like to say thanks to some folks for participating in the broadcast tonight. Williams Lumber, River City Concrete, Paris Manufacturing, Hardin County Bank, Sure Match, Bob's Discount Pharmacy, Main Street Pharmacy, AHC Savannah, Central Bank, Elite Sports, Jones Nissan, Gerald's Ace Hardware, Rogers Eye Clinic, List for Less, Hardin County Sheriff Department, Burt's, Lifespan Health, Tiffany Jones, Home Banking, Crump Real Estate, Weichert, Molly Monday, Hardin Medical Center, Walkertown Auto Body, and Savannah Bowling.
I understand Lake Tigers just lost 9-8.
So the Lady Tigers have lost over in Collierville 9-8.
Catcher number 11, Christian Dunn.
First pitch on the way to Dunn is a strike. All right, we're ready. Dunn at the plate. Welcome everyone that was listening to Lady Tigers softball. We're here at the Savannah City Park. It's Hardin County and Collierville here in the sectional. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dunn. There's a ground ball down the third base line. It's going to be in for a hit. He'll round first. Here comes the throw, and he'll stop at first. We appreciate all of our listeners listening to Lady Tigers softball over there. They lost a tough one, 9-8 to Collierville. Collierville came back after the Lady Tigers were up 6-0. and fought their way back. So the Lady Tigers season will come to an end as one of the top 16 teams in the state, and Collierville will move on. It's 0-0 here in the 5th. 1 on, nobody out. Here's a throw down the first, not in time. They squared the bunt. Strider had come in on the grass, and I think they might have had him dead to rights out there.
Yeah, he charged on the bunt, and he didn't get back.
Lee at the plate, the right fielder. Flied out his first time up. Squares the bunt, misses it, and it evens the count up at 1-1. It's been a well-pitched ball game by both Seth Garner and Grayson Saunier for the Collierville Dragons. Here's a 1-1, squares the bunt, misses it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Appreciate all those listening in to 93.5 FM, WKWXFM.com, and the WKWX FM app. You can watch it live as well on YouTube channel /93. Next pitch, a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Strike 3. So Lee tried to get the ball down, couldn't, and then struck out for the first out. Big out right there.
Yeah, it was. Good pitch.
So we'll move back to the top of the lineup. Kay Leatherwood, the shortstop, had a hit and last time grounded out to shortstop. Throw over to first, not in time. Wind up pitch on the way, breaking ball. Martin keeps it in front of him and keeps the runner at first. Leatherwood, the leadoff hitter for Collierville, at the plate. Runner at first, 1 out. Wind up pitch on the way, another breaking ball down in the dirt. This time he's going to go. Here's a throw down. Did he get him? He got him.
He got him.
He went off the bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a heck of a play right there.
He went around Cooper and put the tag on him, and I think he missed the bag, actually. We got one back after the ball being bounced. They say he got him on the wrist before he touched the bag. It's not going to do any good. There's no replay here. He's out. So that's the second out of the inning. So good tag by Clapp.
Good throw by Martin.
And good throw by Martin, exactly. So 2 down and a 2-0 count on Leatherwood. Here's a pitch hit out of play, and the count goes to 2-1 now. That's the kind of game it's been, Clark, for those that are just tuning in. Each team has had runners on, just can't do anything with them.
Yeah, we got a great pitching duo going on with what we got right here, Steve. 2 good ones.
Here's a 2-1. Good fastball on the outside corner. Strike 2. Evens the count up at 2-2. Leatherwood looked back at the ump and knew what was coming. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the 5th. Leatherwood wants to take a timeout. Seth on the mound. Here's a 2-2. Fastball got him. Sit down. And, man, what a fastball on the outside corner. And that'll do it for Collierville as they go 1-2-3 after getting a leadoff hit. But after a really great play by Martin and a great tag by Clapp, and that'll do it for Collierville. And after 5.5, still no score. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th when we return. You're listening to Hardin County Baseball right here on 93.5 FM. Welcome back to Hardin County Baseball right here on 93.5 FM. I'm Steve Cornell along with Clark Jones bringing you sectional action, sub-state action, top 16 teams playing tonight around Tennessee. Looking for a state playoff berth. First pitch on the way to Pipes. It's inside, ball one. Britton flied out to second his first time up. Next one rides up high inside as well.
You know, Steve, he's dropping his arm just a little bit. I don't know what his pitch count is, but that's not the same velo in the same angle we saw early. Maybe, just maybe.
2 balls, no strikes. Pikes at the plate. Jones on deck, then back to the top of the lineup with Littlefield. Here's the 2-0. Fastball hit in the right. Right footer slips, and now he'll get under it, make the grab for the out. So 1 out here in the 5th. That'll bring up Strider Jones, the first baseman. He flied out to center his first time up. A lot of flyouts
Strider Jones
in this game.
We have hit the ball in there too much.
Yeah, we have. Let's see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 so far through 5 innings. Jones backs out. Now Saunier will pitch it. There's a fly ball hit out of play directly behind us. And Todd with the sound effects over there, I hope. My truck's back there. Next pitch outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Nobody on here in the 5th. Here's a 1-1. Just misses outside.
They called it a strike.
Ball 2.
Call it. Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought he called it a strike.
2 balls and a strike now on Jones. Here's a 2-1. Misses outside again. Ball 3.
See what I'm saying, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
3 balls and a strike. Jones trying to get on and get us back to the top of the lineup. And there's strike 2. A little bit outside, but they're getting that pitch out there for sure. Both of them
that's
are.
what he's supposed to do is take a pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes now on Strider.
We'll fight him right here.
Shakes a pitch off. Here's a 3-2. There's a drive into left center, and it's going to be down for a hit. So a 1-out hit by Jones, and that'll bring up Littlefield. Good pitch. That one rode in on his hands, and he got the bat head out in front and hit it in left center. Tigers' 3rd hit of the game. So Jace will come to the plate. Had a fly out and struck out last time on a ball that bounced to the plate. Swing and miss at a ball way out of the zone. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Jones at first. We're in the bottom of the 5th, no score. Clap on deck. Wind up pitch on the way, another breaking ball. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lights are on now, sun's down. Beautiful afternoon for baseball though. Beautiful evening, I should say. Good crowd on hand for graduation night by both teams. They're fighting for a berth to the state tournament, and it's been a good one. Jones with the lead at first. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball, 3 in a row.
Yeah,
and the count goes 2-1.
I sense he's getting a little tired, Steve. He's going that breaking ball right smart already, and
I wonder when the last time he pitched. Would it be back Sunday?
No, yeah, it could have been.
Here's a 2-1. Good fastball there.
That's a good one. He didn't pitch at all Wednesday, I know for sure. And that loss to Houston.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Littlefield at the plate. Tigers trying to get something going here, get a runner in scoring position. Clapp on deck. Jones at first.
Not
had
much
a one-out hit
over there.
And now Jace wants to take a timeout, as Sonia taking a little too long for his liking. Two balls, two strikes. There's a throw over, not in time.
Yeah, you done got about a two-step lead over there. Not much of a lead.
Just checking, see if he's awake.
Just make sure he knows he's there, I guess.
Yeah. 2-2 count now on Littlefield. Saunier comes to the plate. And
he bluffed at it.
Bluff going down, then he kind of got hung up out there in the dirt, it looked like, with his cleat, but hustled back. And the count goes full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Littlefield.
Let's see what we do right here now.
Here's a 3-2. There goes a runner, and he's going to miss. They asked for a check swing, and it's ball 4. So 2 on now with an out, and Clapp coming to the plate.
Yeah, I knew Coach Hall was going to start the runner right there. That's good baseball. All right, folks, right man, right spot right here.
Cooper come to the plate, had to hit his last time up. And now we got a timeout as Collierville's coach is going to go out and talk to his pitcher and his infield. Lady Tigers took one on the chin after having a big lead over in Collierville, and Collierville came back to defeat the Lady Tigers 9-8. So that will end the Lady Tigers season, and we appreciate you tuning into that game. We've been on the YouTube channel, Slice 93, now back on radio for Hardin County Baseball. As it's 0-0 here in the 5th inning. 1 out, 2 on. 2 outstanding pitchers, both juniors, both have committed to Division I schools, and you're seeing why their prospective schools that got them early. Saunier on the mound has committed to Ole Miss, and of course Seth has committed to the University of Memphis. 2 on, 1 out. Clapp at the plate. First pitch on the way to Coop. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, strike 1. Took a good rip at it, just couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, he just missed it.
No ball, then a strike. Jones with the lead at second.
He got
second
a big
baseman.
hole in the 4-hole over there. Hold him tight down there.
Second baseman way over there.
Yeah.
Now he'll come to the plate. There's a drive right at him. Boots the ball. He'll have to go to first and gets Clapp. Man, he had just moved over. Cooper hit it right.
Right.
He hit it right where he should have, and the second baseman had just kind of crept over that way, made the play for out number 2.
I just said it was a big hole there, and he just moved back just in time. Or if Cooper pulled it a little more, he'd have definitely got in.
So runners at second and third now with 2 outs. And Garner at the plate. He had a double his first time up, flied out back in the 3rd. So Seth has an opportunity here to help himself. Jones at 3rd. Littlefield at 2nd. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 1. Big overhand breaking ball. It's got a little sharp break to it.
That was a good one. Good one. They're very similar. He and Seth both with that curveball.
Now Saunier will step off. No balls and a strike. 2 out, 2 on.
Base hit scores 2 right here, Steve.
No score in the 5th. Tigers threatening. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball hit high in the air, drifting back, drifting back, drifting back, drifting back. Go! Go! Garner got a pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he went with it, and it just drifted over the 325 mark, just kept going and going and going, and finally got out of here, and the Tigers on top 3-zip. A big 2-out home run by Garner.
Look here, Mr. Carnell.
Now batting for the Tigers, catcher number 21,
Wow.
Jarrett Martin.
So that'll bring up Martin. He'll come to the plate with 2 outs. Bases clear. Sonye now will step off. Looks over in the dugout. And what do we got here? Oh, they threw the ball back in. That's what they did. Man, what a timely home run. Well, they're all timely, but nothing better than that one. First pitch on the way to Martin. Hit right back at me.
Good cut.
Pipes led off the inning. He flied out. Then Strider Jones got a hit, followed by a walk by Littlefield. Then Cooper grounded out, and then Garner just hit a 3-run shot with 2 outs. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball. Hits sharply, goes up. The third baseman does, climbs the ladder, and makes the grab for the out. What a play by the third baseman. That's Crabtree as he went up in the air and grabbed it. That ball was hit hard. That's the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage is done as Garner hits a 3-run homer. Couple of hits, nobody left on, and after 5 complete, 3-0 our score. Tigers on top. We'll be back right after a quick timeout. Welcome back, Savannah City Park. Steve Cornell along with Clark Jones. 3-0 our scores. We move to the 6th inning on a 3-run, 2-out home run by Seth Garner. And really, that's the first time anybody, Strider was the first time anybody had reached 3rd in this game, much less 2nd.
Right.
And, you know, Sonye made a mistake.
This is a big inning right here.
Yes, it is.
We got, what, 2, 3, 4 up, Steve, for them?
Yes.
We work our way through that. We'll be in good shape.
So Sonye will come to the plate, 2 strikeouts. First pitch to him is a breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 1.
Seth go the breaking ball here, 2nd time through, 3rd time through probably.
Yep. No balls and a strike on Sonye, left-handed hitter, pitcher for tonight. There's a swing and a miss. Had a good off-speed pitch.
That's a straight change. Curveball in a straight change. That's pretty cool, I think. Showing them all the secondary pitches.
No balls, 2 strikes now on Sonye. Here's the 0-2. Fastball to bat it, rides up high, though, for a ball.
Good 0-2 pitch.
1 ball,
chase.
2 strikes on the pitcher for Collierville, left-handed hitter. Here's the 1-2. There's a drive in the center field. Gets under it and makes the grab for out number 1. So one out, and that'll bring up Ross, the first baseman.
Dragons, first baseman, number 15, Grant Ross.
He had a hit back in the first and struck out in the third. So nobody on, one out.
Attaboy, Seth.
Brown on deck. Wind up, pitch on the way, beat it in the ground, strike one.
Good curveball again, sharp curveball. He's starting these top hitters with the breaking ball, second time through, Steve.
Balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Swing and a foul tip. And 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way, swing at an off-speed pitch, struck him out.
Good job, great pitch.
So 2 outs now here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Brown. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out in the first. Or excuse me, he struck out in the first, grounded out in the 4th. Nobody on, 2 outs. First pitch on the way, good fastball, swing and a miss.
Seth looks stronger. You know, we were talking.
Well, I would imagine so right now. I imagine there's a little adrenaline flowing through that body.
I think so. He looks great out there.
No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, blew it by him again, swing and a miss, strike 2.
All right, get your breath, son.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. Garner taking a breath, now goes into his windup. Pitch on the way, just misses. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate, gave him something to look at.
I don't know, he took it with 2 strikes, whether it was there or not.
1 ball, 2. Breaking ball, check swing, did he go? They say no. Jarrett was begging for it.
Yeah, he did a good job.
2-2 the count now. On Brown. Garner from the windup, taking a long look in. Now here comes a 2-2. Try to get a little extra on that one, and it rides up high for ball 3. So good at bat for Brown here as he's worked it to a full count. With Chavis on deck. Payoff pitch. There's a ground ball toward third. It takes a big bounce over. Oh, we move to the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher on the mound is Luke Whaley. He'll come in relief of Grayson Sagne. He'll leave, trailing 3-0. Had a good outing, though. Gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. But those hits was a 3-run bomb by Garner. So Lambert will lead it off here in the 6th for the Tigers. It'll be Lambert, Davis, and Samples. Kyle 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out. First pitch to him is up in the zone.
This kid's pretty quick too, Steve. A little powerful type.
A little bit more compact than Sagne. Next pitch on the way is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lambert. Here's a 1-1. Check swing foul. And the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lambert at the plate here in the 6th. Tigers on top, 3-0. Wouldn't mind a couple of more runs. I don't know about you,
Clark.
Clark.
Right here, bud.
Here's a 1-2. Fastball rides out. And they asked for some help down at third. He said no, he didn't swing. 2-2 the count now. Whaley looking in, taking a longer look in now. And Kyle wants the timeout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch to Lambert, and he foul tips it back.
Kyle does a nice job getting them hands in the zone and fouling, spoiling good pitches. Maybe he can get a pitch he can drive that way over there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball hit toward first, swallows it up, steps on the bag for the out. So 1 out here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Willoughby Davis. He's 0 for 2, had a ground out and a fly out.
Number 2, Willoughby Davis.
So 1 out, nobody on. Davis will come to the plate. Samples on deck. First pitch on the way is fastball up in the zone. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Here's a 1-0. Good cut at a good fastball. Fouled it straight back. Evens the count up at 1-1.
Well, it's a little different. This kid's low 90s. I didn't say it in the game going on, but Grayson was 89, 90 several times.
Here's 1-1. Broke it off on him. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the 6th. Tigers on top, 3-zip. Here's a 1-2. There's a ground ball chopped toward third. Picks it up, long throw over, throws it in the ground, but a good scoop by the first baseman gets him out. So 2 down now here in the 6th.
Now batting for the Tigers.
That'll bring up Samples, the second baseman. Dukes walked and had a fly out his last time up in the 4th. So he'll come to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way from Whaley is a strike. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. Just misses. He's got some good eyes because I didn't see a difference in that first pitch and that pitch right there. Here's the 1-1.
He's got a better look at it than we do, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Samples. 2 outs here in the 6th. Looking ahead, it'll be looks like 6, 7, and 8 for Collierville. Next pitch is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Fastball lifted high in the air, shallow center field. Center fielder coming in and makes the grab for the out. So the Tigers go 1, 2, 3, and they're half of the 6th.
The Tigers in the bottom of the 6th, no runs.
And after 6 complete, Tigers 3, Collierville nothing. We'll be back right after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Savannah City Park. Steve Cornell along with Clark Jones bringing you baseball action. And here we go. We move to the 7th. It'll be Crabtree, DeZeppelin, and Dunn. 6, 7, and 8 here for Collierville working against Garner. First pitch on the way as a breaking ball in the outside corner, strike one. Crabtree grounded out and hit into a fielder's choice in the 4th. Here's 0-1, fastball, swinging a miss, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. On the leadoff hitter here in the 7th. The 0-2 on the way, breaking ball, fastball. Got him
down the middle.
Right down the middle, and
Jared set up way outside and Seth threw the pitch down the middle.
well, that wasn't where it was supposed to go, but we'll take it. Well,
I think it could have been.
Well, it may be. It fooled Crabtree.
I haven't seen Jared double that far out before. Yeah.
So a strikeout here in the 7th, and that'll bring up DeZeppelin. First pitch to him is a breaking ball, strike one.
Garner feel it now, Steve.
Yeah, it was an unusual pitch right there, and it absolutely fooled Crabtree.
You know,
It kinda fooled me a little
the guy
bit.
could peep a little bit, you know what I mean, at your catcher?
Yep.
You see him do it.
Here's the 0-1. Another breaking ball hit in the right field. Lambert drifting
That's
over toward the
what I'm
line and makes the grab for the out.
One out of the way, kid.
So 2 down now here in the 7th, and it'll bring up Christian Dunn, the catcher. He's had a couple of hits in the
two
game.
good hits. He sure has.
Catcher number 11, Christian Dunn.
So Dunn will come to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on. Collierville down to their final out. Tigers up 3-0 here in the 7th.
Here we go, kid.
First pitch on the way by Garner's fastball, strike one, right at the knees. He's just coming at him now.
That's what he's supposed to do. This kid's smart. He's a good one.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 to Dunn. Strike 2 on the outside corner.
You know, Dunn's both his hits been on 2 strikes, Steve.
Yep.
2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on.
Biggest pitch.
Crowd getting into it right here. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Breaking ball, swing and miss, and the Tigers are headed to Murfreesboro as they are mauling Garner out on it right around the mound.
Don't get hurt.
And Hardin County is heading to Murfreesboro as they shut Collierville out 3-0. Seth Garner with a complete game and the 3-run home run to win it here at the Savannah City Park. Wow, what a game, what a performance. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the totals right after this. Well, the Tigers are celebrating out in the infield as they just shut out Collierville. Collierville's season is over, and your Hardin County Tigers are headed to Murfreesboro for a state playoff berth and a possibility to play for a state championship. But a lot of baseball to go before we get ahead of ourselves. Let's look at the totals. For Collierville, they get no runs on 6 hits. They leave 6 on base and commit no errors. Grayson Sanye gets the loss for Collierville. For Hardin County, 3 runs on 4 hits. They commit no errors. They leave 4 on base. And they win it 3-0 over a really good Collierville team and against a really good pitcher. It was a heck of a ball game, but it all came down to the 5th inning as Pipes led off the inning. He flied out for the first out. Strider Jones got a base hit with 1 out. Jace Littlefield followed that with a walk. Clapp grounded out to second. It was 2 outs, runners at second and third. And Seth got one up in the zone on a 2-strike pitch and hit it out in right center. And that's the difference in the ball game, 3-0. And not only that, he threw a complete game shutout. So 2 outstanding pitching performances by Garner, 1 on Sunday and 1 tonight. And man, I'm so proud of this team, so proud of these seniors and this coaching staff. They've worked hard. It's been a long season. A lot of these kids went through all the mess in 2020, and now look at us.
Big deal, Steve.
So they're celebrating out there. Man, what a feeling it is, and what a year it's been for Hardin County.
You bet.
They led it off with a bowling team, getting 2 state champions. And then the girls go to the state championship. They beat the #1 team in the state. And
we just beat the #2 ranked.
And we just beat the #2 ranked team in the state. And we're headed to Murfreesboro. Wow. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable year. Great job by these kids.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors that have sponsored Tiger Baseball throughout the season, and especially in this game. You don't think people don't follow this team. 25 sponsors for this game tonight. And it's just outstanding what people do. And for us to be able to bring these broadcasts, the fan support here, graduation night, so many things going on, so many emotions for these seniors. They had to walk last night and get their diplomas last night. And then their classmates over there graduating, probably walking across the stage as we speak right now. And just look back at all the teams that have come through here and played, all of us, you, me, so many of us that have been close and not be able to get there.
Yeah, I mean, I was one of the ones that did get there, Steve, 50 years ago, and we never forget about it.
Yeah, I know. And, you know, I was thinking about that as they were doing that. We were a pitch away of going, and just couldn't get there. But, man, the excitement of this team, we've had some good talent, really good talent come through here. But something special about this bunch. Their chemistry is good. They seem to really like each other. This coaching staff has been really good. Yes, and they seem to make the right moves at the right time. And I'll tell you another thing that I'm impressed by is Coach Harville. We got a catcher back here that's a senior in high school, and he's letting him call his own plays. Eric called this game tonight.
He called it, yes. He's called every game this year.
Yeah, and to do that, a junior on the mound with his performance, and then all the rest of the guys, and it takes the whole bunch, and it's taken the whole bunch this year.
You bet.
And now it's paid off. So congratulations to Coach Harville, his coaching staff. Congratulations to all the fans of Hardin County baseball, and especially to this Tiger team as they're headed to the state in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the final 8 teams after this. So, I don't know that there's any more to say.
I can't.
Why don't you just go down there and celebrate with your grandson? I know you do want to, so just head on out, and I'll finish this one up right here.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, we will.
That's right.
We will. Exactly. So that's Clark Jones. We appreciate him being with us all season long, and everybody that's helped during the regular season. Greg White, Davis doing a lot of the calls. And appreciate so much what they do in helping us out here. Todd over there did a softball game for us. Jason Shelby doing a game tonight so we could get both games on tonight, and it all worked out. May not have been perfect, but it all worked out. And that's all that matters. All right, That'll do it from Savannah City Park as your Hardin County Tigers are headed to Murfreesboro. They defeat Collierville 3-0 in a complete game shutout by Seth Garner, and the big blast, a 3-run home run in the 5th by Seth. So congratulations to the Tigers. That'll do it for us here at the Savannah City Park. I'm Steve Cornell for Clark Jones saying so long, Tiger fans. The next time you hear us, we'll be in the Borough for the state championship. You've been listening to Hardin County Baseball right here on 93.5 FM.